Hey everybody, so let's chat Ghost Maxes. So my Brooks Ghost Maxes, I've just hit over the 100-mile mark, which I've never done with a shoe, which I think is why I'm so excited about it. So it's not that I'm an amazing runner. So these shoes I've really liked kind of getting in better running form with. They're very like high stack. They have a lot of cushion, a lot of support. I wouldn't say they're a speedy shoe. But I know definitely the times that I'm not running, I could still walk in them. They have a bit of an aggressive front rocker where it kind of pushes you forward, which I've never had with a running shoe. I've had Hoka's previous to this, and then I do walk around every day in my Asics Gel Trabuco 11s. I do a bit of light trail, but I like them because, like in BC, when it's frosty out and slippery out, it's not like a super aggressive lug, but aggressive enough you can do light trail. You can walk and not fall on your butt through the parking lot as it gets frosty. So, but I really like those shoes. I've tried the 13s and I've done one run in them, and I really haven't liked them so far. They just have a tighter, narrower toe box. So with the Brooks, the thing I'm actually liking is I have a size 10 men's foot. So I'm a female, but I rock between a 9.5 and a 10. So these are 9.5s, and the toe box is nice and wide across the width of it. So I'm not having any rubbing or any issues like that so far. Even as I run more sometimes and do Muay Thai, sometimes my foot swell up a bit, which is sometimes why I'll do a 10. But I do love how much cushion there is. Being a little more in, I've done some light road running, so sometimes I'll post those reels of going down the street, so a little bit of cement and treadmill for these guys. So what I'm liking so far is I like that cushion. It does seem to have like some firmness to it, so I wouldn't say my feet squish into it. And because I'm used to training Muay Thai barefoot, I'm not always looking for a super like squishy shoe. So I do find these give you some rebound, but not like a bounce. Like my Asics Trails, my Trabucos kind of push me forward in a different way. Like I wouldn't say they're springy, but I wouldn't say the Brooks have the same type of spring. It kind of lets me kind of slog along at my paces, and I'm not a fast runner. But I would say it's definitely given me a little bit more momentum in my moving forward, pushing forward, propelling, and running a little bit faster some of those distances. That could also be, though, too, because I'm running more. So I don't want to say like it's all the shoe, and I don't want to say it's all me. But I mean, I do feel it's like compacting down a little bit more. I'm not a super light person, so I sit around right now in the 175 range. I'm still like doing a little bit more with my coach to kind of refine. Do I want to move down a little bit in weight? For a female, I'm a little bit on the taller side. I'm 5'9", and I do have a good like muscle structure, so I wouldn't say I'm ever going to be like a really petite runner. So I am very aware that for me personally, I'm always going to need a little bit more of a cushion under my feet, as what you'd call a heavier runner. Like I classify anyone that's over like 150, 160 pounds a heavier runner, guys. So like I'm not saying I'm overweight or anything like that, but that's just how I feel about it. So I'm enjoying the shoes. I think the Ghost Maxes are good if you're like a beginner getting into it. I do follow a few YouTubers like it's Matt B and Joanna, and I look at all the different shoes that come out, and I'm like, oh my god, I think I need a little more time under feet before I get too excited about the shoes. But there is some cool stuff that's coming out that I think would definitely help. Like I'm looking at the Gel Nimbus, or the Glycerin Flex, or the Glycerin the other Maxes, just because they're in a bright orange color. Like, isn't that terrible? But that's the main reason, is the colorways. Sometimes, but I'm really happy with this shoe. I'm going to keep pushing this one. I'm going to keep this one getting up to a more respectable mileage or kilometer before I do anything else or mix anything else in. But that's what I've got. Comment what you're running on. What was your first shoe that you got over 100 miles? And yeah, just make sure to subscribe because we're just getting started, and stay positive. And just know that you're loved. Thank you. Bye.